A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant development regarding U.S. financial assistance to Afghanistan, the Special Inspector General for Afghanistan Reconstruction has declared that the Taliban have no legal claim to billions of dollars in funding allocated for the Afghan people. This assertion comes in light of the Taliban's lack of recognition as the legitimate government of Afghanistan and their status under international sanctions. The Watchdog's latest report, released on Friday, highlights the complexities surrounding foreign aid and the management of Afghan assets. The report suggests that the Trump administration and Congress should consider reclaiming nearly $4 billion that has been earmarked for Afghanistan, returning it to U.S. custody. This recommendation follows a 2022 decision where the U.S. transferred $3.5 billion in frozen Afghan central bank assets to the Swiss-based Fund for the Afghan People. Since that transfer, the fund has reportedly grown to nearly $4 billion. However, despite the increase in funds, the report indicates that no payments benefiting the Afghan populace have yet been disbursed. The fund's primary purpose is to protect and stabilize the Afghan economy in the absence of effective governance. The Inspector General's report firmly states, the Taliban want these funds even though they have no legal right to them since they are not recognized by the United States as the government of Afghanistan, are on the U.S. specially designated global terrorist list, and are under U.S. and UN sanctions. This assertion underscores the ongoing tensions and challenges in providing aid to Afghanistan under the current regime. The report arrives on the heels of former President Trump's decision to freeze foreign aid for a period of 90 days while reviewing whether these projects align with his administration's policy goals. Since the U.S. withdrawal from Afghanistan in 2021, approximately $3.71 billion has been spent in the country, with the majority of these funds directed to UN agencies. An additional $1.2 billion remains in the pipeline for potential disbursement. While U.S. humanitarian assistance has been credited with helping to stave off famine amid an economic collapse, it has not deterred the Taliban's actions, which include taking Americans hostage, undermining the rights of women and girls, censoring the media, and allowing Afghanistan to become a haven for terrorism. The Watchdog report highlights these issues, stating that the Taliban's oppressive actions continue unabated despite international aid efforts. Chris Borgeson, the Deputy Inspector General for Audits and Inspections, emphasized the lack of transparency regarding the distribution of funds, noting, "The further the cash gets away from the source, the less transparency there is." This statement raises concerns about the efficacy of aid distribution and the potential for funds to be mismanaged or diverted. In response to the report, the Afghan Economy Ministry has condemned the freezing of over $9 billion in foreign exchange reserves, asserting that any U.S. actions regarding these funds are unacceptable. The ministry urged the international community to return the money to the Afghan central bank to help stabilize the economy. They criticized the impact of U.S. expenditures, claiming it has not significantly benefited the Afghan economy. As the situation unfolds, the international community is left grappling with the complexities of providing aid to a country under a regime that is not recognized as legitimate by many nations. The Taliban's insistence on accessing these funds only complicates matters further, raising questions about governance, accountability, and the future of Afghan citizens. Meanwhile, on a different front, authorities in Afghanistan have provided clarification regarding their takeover of the country's only luxury hotel. The General Directorate of State-Owned Corporations announced that an international hotel brand, Serena, had previously signed a contract with the Tourism Promotion Services Company for Afghanistan, which was terminated by the Emirates Hotel Company last December. The hotel has continued operations since, and the directorate stated that an agreement has been reached with a new international company to manage and operate the hotel services. As the situation in Afghanistan continues to evolve, the implications of these financial and governance challenges remain critical for the Afghan people and the international community's approach to humanitarian assistance. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.